Today, we will immerse ourselves in the breathtaking moments when giant sea warriors get hooked and bring extremely brain-balancing moments. From the deep blue water offshore to the tense pulling of the rod, everything you are about to see is the strength, perseverance and burning passion of real fishermen. The speedboat speeds through the white waves, heading out to sea where giant bluefin tuna are lurking in the deep ocean. This is more than just a trip. This is a legendary hunt, where each pull of the rod can be a battle that lasts for hours. Hold on to your fishing rod, fasten your life jacket, the journey officially begins. The bluefin tuna are feeding. The sea is as lively as a pot of bubbling water. We were at the right time, in the right place. The atmosphere on the boat immediately became tense. Everyone was ready to fight. Boom! The rod is bent, the fish are biting. The first two anglers hooked the sea warriors. You can clearly see the tremendous force of their pull, the rod shaking violently, and the arm of the person holding it looks like he is wrestling a wild horse underwater. This is not just fishing, this is a battle between man and the force of nature. Will they pull the fish onto the deck, or will the fish escape into the deep water? Let's watch. Before us is a giant bluefin tuna. Its body is huge, its muscles are rippling, and its silvery light glistens in the sunlight. A fierce battle has just ended, and the hot blood still stains the fish's body as a testament to its fierce power under the ocean. Joy exploded, cheers rang out, not just because of the catch, but because it was the result of patience, skill and a passion for sport fishing. But the journey is not over yet. What other giant fish are waiting ahead? Stay tuned.
Look at that, guys. How beautiful are they? We're on.
The man in black's rod was curved into a question mark, an unmistakable sign another tuna was hooked. The sea breeze was getting stronger, the waves were crashing around the boat, but that didn't stop him. Every stroke, every pull of the rod required endurance, technique, and high concentration. A tense battle between man and fish was taking place. Will it be another monster this time? Everyone was watching with excitement, and so were you, right?
Alright guys, have a look at this fish. First ever barrel, ticked off the bucket list. Doesn't get... Victoria, Australia, for viewers all around Australia and the world. Awesome fish.
Immediately, experts began to work examining, dissecting, and carefully evaluating each cut of the fish. Every detail is considered, from the color, texture to the amount of fat inside. These are important criteria that determine the true value of the fish. A high-quality bluefin tuna can be worth thousands, even tens of thousands of dollars, and this is the moment when the whole journey is valued. Each slice of fish is thin, smooth, with a distinctive red color that is full of charm, like a work of art from the ocean. Only the highest quality fish are selected to serve our distinguished guests, gourmets who love the sweet, soft, and fatty taste of bluefin tuna. As expected, the rod bent, the line was tight, and the fish bit again. And this time, it was a fierce battle with the last tuna of today's journey. The two anglers joined forces. One held the rod, the other prepared to pull the hook. The strength of the fish made the water surface foam. The handle jerked continuously. Each passing minute was like a breathtaking contest between man and nature. And finally, the fish was exhausted. It was pulled close to the side of the boat, a precise hook, and boom, the final spoils were neatly placed on the deck. ending a wonderful day at sea. The giant bluefin tuna was finally brought to the port. The team quickly took careful measurements from length, girth, to weight. Every number showed this was a real monster. This fish weighed hundreds of kilograms, way too big for normal, forcing a crane to lift it off the deck and onto the shore. People around the port poured out to watch. Children and adults were all amazed by its enormous size. With its superior meat quality and record size, this fish will certainly be sold for an extremely high price, possibly up to tens of thousands of dollars. Before being sold, this giant bluefin tuna continues to be carefully inspected by experts. Each piece of meat is sliced out bright red, fresh, firm. This can only come from a top-quality tuna, caught with the right technique and preserved according to the right process. Just look at it, each piece of meat seems to melt in your hand. The brilliant color is unmistakable. This is the standard of A+ grade bluefin tuna, the type that can be exported to Japan or served in the most high-end sashimi restaurants. With this quality, the value of the fish can reach tens, even hundreds of millions of yen, a worthy end to a challenging trip at sea. A large fishing boat approached the right coordinates where the hundreds of meters long net had been dropped earlier. The signal from the line began to tighten. The water surface suddenly swirled violently. A giant black shadow appeared below the clear blue water. That's right, it was a giant bluefin tuna. The skilled workers began to work in sync, reeling in the line, navigating, and preparing the specialized hook to bring the ocean warrior onto the boat. A precise coordination down to each movement, each pull, each right-handed grip at the right time and with the right force. And after just a few minutes of struggling, the fish weighing hundreds of kilograms was controlled and pulled neatly into the boat's hold, a worthy feat in the vast ocean. And finally, the huge prize has been brought to the port. Before our eyes is a bluefin tuna weighing hundreds of kilograms, being slowly lifted onto the deck by a specialized crane and lowered into a specialized transport system. From here, it will be taken straight to the line of a modern seafood processing factory where every step of the process is strictly monitored to ensure the highest quality. As soon as they are brought into the factory, the bluefin tuna are dissected by professional hands. Each cut is performed with near absolute precision, separating large chunks of meat, preserving the freshness and perfect marbling. The best parts, such as otoro fatty belly or chutoro fatty back, are carefully sliced and packaged and shipped straight to high-end restaurants. And then, like a work of art, they appear on a cold sashimi plate. Each slice is bright red, soft, incredibly fresh and sweet. This is not just a dish, but a pinnacle of Japanese culinary experience where the essence of the ocean is brought to the dining table in the most respectful and honoring way.
The southern bluefin tuna, New Zealand's East Cape, in the south, where large, deep way out to the ground, not too far offshore.
The canoe glides across the water, heading deep into the open sea where the deep blue ocean holds true living treasures. Beneath the crystal clear waters, hundreds, even thousands of bluefin tuna are gathering to feed, swimming in schools like moving tornadoes. After hours of intense struggle between man and sea, finally, the prize appeared. In front of us was a giant, heavy bluefin tuna, being pulled up to the side of the canoe under the beautiful sunset. The final hook was precise, and then, it was lying on the deck. The whole team breathed a sigh of relief, but everyone's eyes were filled with pride, because this was not just a fish, but the result of perseverance. In the last light of day, that moment became sacred, like a reward from the ocean for those who dare to confront the power of nature. The bluefin tuna keep biting. On deck, a young angler is struggling against the terrible pull from the depths of the sea, a tug of war between human will and the force of nature. The rod is bent as if about to break. His hands are gripping the reel. Sweat is beading on his forehead, but his eyes are shining with joy, because this is an incomparable feeling conquering the ocean. An indispensable moment after every successful fishing trip. Two anglers lift their trophies to large, fresh bluefin tuna, as a living testament to their efforts, perseverance, and team spirit throughout the journey. Behind them is the deep blue ocean, the calm sky where they witness the battle between humans and nature, between strength and tactics. The sea is always fragile, but every time we set sail, we reach our limits and overcome them with passion. Vi LHNH NHTIDG Sudam and NHEGMNN Cow CPKHP Lee, New BN Thy Video and White VV True and CMHGG, Highly One Like, NANN NGK KCHIang BL NHEG Chine, Rock Key Tip Theo, CMN BN Theo D HNGP Lee Trong HNH NHCUCK Tip.